Good afternoon, this is HorseRacingNation.com handicapper Jared Horak. This is our video feature race of the week for Sunday, August 2nd. That's going to be the 12th race from Monmouth, the Grade 1 Haskell, for 3-year-olds traveling 9 furlongs on the main track. Let's start with the horse breaking from the inside, Upstart. He's going to be 6-1 morning line. He has good tactical speed. He should save all the ground, sitting in about 4th, a few lengths off the lead. He's had 8 career starts, 3 wins, 3 seconds, and a third. In his last start, he was eased in the Kentucky Derby, but he's run some nice races in the past. He was good in those Florida races this winter, the Florida Derby, the Fountain of Youth, the Holy Bull. He hit the board in the Breeders' Cup Juvenile. It's a 2-year-old, good solid horse, and he was also cross-entered in the Jim Dandy, but they're going to decide to go into this spot. He was 2 for 2 at Saratoga, so they already knew, I guess, that he handled the Saratoga track. This race is worth more money. And they know that if he runs, I guess, a decent race here, they can go on and run in the Travers with him next. He's got to overcome, as I said, that bad race last time. He's fresh, and we'll see how he does. He should sit a good trip. Competitive Edge is number 2. This one's 8-1 morning line. He has good early pressing speed, 5 lifetime starts with 4 wins. And in those 4 wins, he won easily each time out. In his last start, he ran last. That was a disappointing effort, the Woody Stevens. So he just didn't fire that day. All of his starts have been around 1 turn, so now he's going to try 2 turns in this race. And he reminds me of another Pletcher horse that ran in this race a few years ago, Munnings. Now, Munnings in 2009 finished 3rd behind Rachel Alexandra and Summerbird in the Haskell. And he was basically very similar to Competitive Edge. He was a sprinter, like an extended sprinter running in 7 furlong type races and doing well. And then they ran him in the Haskell, and he didn't he ran a decent race. And I think the Competitive Edge can probably do the same thing. Now, Todd Pletcher also trains NONNA'S Boy, and this one's 30-1 morning line. Another one that has good early pressing speed was first in the Lamplighter on turf last time out. This one's likely going to scratch there. Todd Pletcher said he's probably going to scratch NONNA'S Boy. This would certainly be a very tough spot if they did opt to go here. Now, American Pharoah, your Triple Crown winner, 1-5 morning line. He's going to be on or near the lead in this race. 8 career starts with 7 wins. He just swept right through the Triple Crown season. He lost his first career start, didn't hit the board. Since then, he's been untouchable. He's going to be tracking the pace. It's going to be my guess. I think Competitive Edge with that inner post stretching out is probably going to try to go right to the front in here. And I think Victor Espinoza aboard American Pharoah is going to be more than comfortable just sitting a length, maybe a couple lengths off the lead. He's not going to be worried about it. I think he's just going to hope that Competitive Edge will come back. He thinks he's on the best horse, and American Pharoah is certainly training well for this. And he's going to be tough to beat, but there's really no value at all there. Mr. Jordan is next in line. Another one with good early pressing speed, 15-1 morning line. He's been part of the exacta in all 6 of his lifetime starts. He's 2 for 2 at Monmouth Park. This is a tough spot for him, though. He's going to be facing some tough horses. He ran against Competitive Edge before, and Competitive Edge got in front of him early, and I think that that's going to be the case today. Based on the post positions and the distance, I think that he's the most likely to be stalking the pace 3 wide. So look for Competitive Edge to set the pace, American Pharoah to be tracking him, and then Mr. Jordan to be on the outside of American Pharoah tracking that one. Keen Ice is your next one. This one's a closer. He's hoping for a quick pace. Should get at least honest fractions. 12-1 morning line. With 9 career starts, only 1 win, 3 third-place finishes. One of those third-place finishes was in the Belmont Stakes last time out. He has a lot of stamina, not a lot of speed. This track typically favors horses that like to run close to the lead. So the track is probably going to play against him. Maybe more like the Travers maybe would be a better race for him. It would be a longer race and a bigger field with maybe some more pace, and he could be tougher in a race like that. But for this spot, he'll try to run on late, and he certainly needs pace help. Top Clearance is your next one, 30-1 morning line. He's got stalking speed. He's been part of the exacta in all 4 of his lifetime starts. 2 starts at Monmouth with a win and a second. He's coming off of a win at Monmouth against optional claiming rivals. He only beat 4 horses that day. This is certainly a big step up. He's going to be facing some tough company in here. Obviously, your Triple Crown winner and some other graded stakes winners as well. Don't Bet with Bruno will round out the field. 30-1 morning line, another Todd Pletcher trainee. Another one that we're not quite sure if he's going to go in this spot. Todd Pletcher said he's going to talk to owner Mike Rapoli. They're going to make a final decision on whether they're going to run here or look for a softer spot. With 8 lifetime starts, he's been in the top 3 in 5 of those 8. He was second behind his stablemate NONNA'S Boy. last time out in the Lamplighter. So this one will try to come from off the pace if he runs here. I just think he's not good enough to run against a horse of this quality. Obviously, American Pharoah is the one to beat. I'm going to go for some exact value in here. Typically, when you have these big favorites that look tough, I've done these videos in the past with horses like Zenyatta, and you want to look for some value underneath. I've had some success in the past with Zenyatta with some longer shots underneath. In this race, I'm going to go with competitive edge. I'm going to use that Munnings angle, and also he looks very talented. And Ty Pletcher could have easily gone in the Jim Dandy. Now, the Jim Dandy is only going to have a 4-horse field. Competitive edge would have been the lone speed there. He's been training there. That would have been a spot that you would think that Ty Pletcher would have gone for. He's won over that track. The fact that he's coming here to Monmouth Park for the Haskell, he must think that this horse is doing well. As I said, with that Munnings, in the past he's had success with horses stretching out and running in this race and against some tough competition. So I think if you look at those lifetime starts, all 4 of his wins, very easy. He's a talented horse, definitely. And I think that he's going to set the pace. At some point, American Pharoah is going to get by him in the stretch. And I think the competitive edge is good enough to finish second. So we're just going to make a cold $40 one-way exacta American Pharoah over competitive edge. You can follow Horse Racing Nation and Derby Wars on Twitter. You can like us on Facebook. For DerbyWars.com, for this August 1st and 2nd weekend, Saturday, August 1st, we have a $25,000 game. Sunday, August 2nd, we have a $10,000 high stakes Sunday game. Tracks we're using on Sunday, August 2nd, we'll be using Monmouth, Saratoga, and Del Mar. So go over to DerbyWars.com for more details on all the games that we are offering, including Survivor games. The popular Survivor games are back on the schedule. You can click on the Survivor tab. It'll show you all the Survivor games that we have running. We've been running $1,000 Saratoga Survivors. And for the Survivor games, your horse just has to finish first, second, or third, and you move on to the next race. Last man standing takes down the pool. That'll wrap up this week's video. Be back next week with another stakes race from around the country. Until then, good luck at the races.